G'day everyone. This is going to be a really quick video. So I've just taken my seat covers off, and this is very common. This is probably not that bad. I've seen heaps worse than this, but the foam's chewed out behind it and the material is ripped. So my original plan was that I have a spare back half of a left-hand side seat. So I was just going to rip the material off it, because the material is really good, much like that one, and the foam, and put it on this. But I thought I would make this video to show you the seat all torn down. So there are all the bits. That's the back of the seat. This is the foam. The only reason that's chewed is because for some reason it was glued in the middle, not on the sides. You can see a bit of glue here that they've sprayed on. And here is the material, which is in good nick. And it's the same because mine's an S. That's originally an S. I bought years ago a cheap set of bucket seats out of an SS. Driver's seat had the usual wear, but the passenger one was really good. So this is the material, right? Now, I didn't know, I've never pulled one of these apart before, but there's the hole for your knob on the passenger side for the backrest adjustment. I'll show you that in a minute. But what I noticed, what I found, is they supply a hole on the other side of this, so you can use it on either side. So that got me thinking, can you swap everything over? So there's your airbag. It just bolts on. It's got a couple of bolts somewhere, which I will find. You can't see them up under here. Hang on. Okay, 2 bolts. Undo the cable. There's a clip and a cable tie. Actually 2 cable ties on this one. There's supposed to be a clip on it, but anyway, all right, 2 cable ties. So that can be swapped to there. Then I started thinking, well, what about the seat recliner? So as you can see, the seat recliner, this bit protrudes for the knob to go on, but I've already changed this around, and it's very easy to do. I just knocked that clip off. You knock that off, you pull the whole shaft out and put it back in the other way. So I've already done that. So this now is a driver's seat. Now I'm going to show you something else. This cable operated doohickey here goes up there and goes to where your winder is. Now this one's still on the left, as per passenger seat, but look at that. So every single thing on this seat can be swapped over and made into a driver's back half of a seat, which is what I'm going to do now. I was originally going to pull that one at bits and put the material and the foam on that one. So I did not really need to separate the foam and the material, but I didn't know that at the time. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to change this over, and then I'm going to change the backrest adjuster. But I may have to pull, I'm going to have to pull this cable and the whole thing right out. So we'll come back when I've done all that and I'll show you. Okay, I've given you a bit of a bum steer. The only thing that worked is I've got that on the driver's side now. Like I said, it works off a cable. If you've never seen how these work, they're very, very simple. And that hooks on under there. Now all that comes off. I'll put it back on exactly the same way, but I'll show you how it works. You turn the knob, and all it's doing, I don't know if you can see that, it's bending. As I'm turning, it's bending that out, and it pushes your backrest out to support. See that? That's all it is. Anyway, I thought this might interest some people, because not every day you pull your seat completely to bits. Now, the problem I have is the airbag needs to go on this side. This came from over here. No, that was there, right. So that was there like that. Have a look at the holes. Now, it's not a big problem. The holes don't line up on this side. They're actually further apart on the other side, if I can show you. They're actually further apart. And if you line one up, the other one should no fit. Now I can weld them up and re-drill them to that. So it's the same with the airbag, of course. Airbag doesn't fit there, see? I'm not worried because I'm going to get those two pieces out of the seat in the car. But I think I'll end this video here because I did say it was going to be a quick one, but I just wanted to show you, if you've never pulled one down, you can do it and you can swap them around. All the binding mechanism, the backrest mechanism, everything is interchangeable. You can swap it around. On all the holes are there to put your clips in. That's where the clip came out of, on this side, and I've put it back in here, same way. This part, the reason I started looking at this actually was because of this. The one in the ute doesn't work, so the cable must be broken. Anyway, I hope this helps someone. Like I said, they'll come out of the driver's seat and I'll put them on this. I'll see if I have any more luck, but I reckon I'm still going to have to re-drill these holes. The only reason I want to use the one out of the car is, of course, on the passenger side, all the wiring comes out the bottom. If I put it on this side with the airbag facing out like it should be, the wiring will come out the top. Now, whether the driver's seat is actually set up with the wiring coming out the top, I don't know. I haven't pulled it apart yet. Anyway, please like, share and subscribe, and I hope this will interest somebody, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, I just thought I'd show you where I've ended up. So, stupid me, being a ute, it doesn't have an airbag in the seat, and it has these bits welded on to support the foam. So I'm going to use, even though I've changed everything over on the other one, I ended up repairing the backrest thing, and what it was, I don't know if you can see, there's a metal hook here just there that was broken off. So the cable wasn't actually broken. So I've actually repaired it. I took the one out of the other seat, which took a bit of doing because I had to straighten those out to get it off. And these snapped, but it's no biggie because I've got a MIG. I've got to weld them back up here. I'll do that tomorrow sometime or the next day. So I'm going to use this. So that's where I'm at. But you can see it's got the holes there for an airbag and that. But you wouldn't have these. Like the other one down there, you wouldn't have them. But I've butchered that. I'll show you the broken. I don't know if I've still got it. No, I must have got rid of it. Yeah, I was going to show you the piece that broke, but I haven't got it. So I raided it. You can see I've raided out of there. You've got to straighten out those tabs so you can get that out. But, so I'll stick with the original one. I don't know if I'm going to use that foam or this one here. I'd say I'm going to use this one, the original one, and just put the cover. So it's turned out to be a bit of a mission, but I've done the bases before. The ironic thing is that base out there used to belong with that. So the original plan was this was getting changed over to a driver's side, which I could do. I could just leave the airbag and that off it, but there's nothing to really support the foam. I could use that foam, but I don't want to. I want to stick with the original stuff because it just depends how much has been. See, I might have to repair this. It's all split. Yeah, I'd say I won't be using that foam. I'd say I'll be using this one. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that in, show you what happened, because I didn't realise. I thought I might have had airbags in it, but I don't. I should have realised it's only a 3-loop. There's one in the steering wheel, one on the passenger side, I think. No, there may not be one on the passenger side either. I think it's just the seatbelt tensioners and the one in the wheel. But anyway, alright, catch you in the next one.